Papacy begins with Christ. He established 12 apostles to be his leaders to perpetuate his mission on earth. But from those 12, he chose one who would be the principal leader. This was Saint Peter. Papacy represents continuity through time. It's like a golden chain that unites us now with what was at the beginning when Christ first established his church. You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven.
Respectable.
Fantastic.
Leader.
Intelligent.
Unconventional.
Compassionate. Holy.
The Pope for me is the representative of Christ in the world.
Pamamagitan ng pagtulong sa kapwa at pamilya.
Hindi naman natin maiwasan na lahat tayo nagkakamali. Hindi natin maiwasan na lahat tayo gagawa ng masama. Ang atin lang, kung alin yung tama, yun na lang yung gagawin natin.
Yung seremonya ng pare, yung sa importante yung gospel.
About your principle in life, about how you deal with people.
By welcoming those who are in need, by helping others as much as I can.
By serving others and not asking for anything in return.
If you read the Bible, Jesus mentioned, for example, the 12 apostles. He chose the 12 apostles to be his close friends, to be his close disciples. And from there, you will see when big events happen, he always brings 3 disciples, Peter, John, and James. And in one chapter, he tells that he is leaving or giving the keys of the kingdom to Peter. And that is already the manifestation of the papacy or of being Peter. Now when he said, all those you forgive in heaven, on earth will be forgiven in heaven, and those you will not forgive on earth will not be forgiven in heaven. An example of this is also in the Old Testament. Now when Joseph, the son of Jacob, was pronounced by the Pharaoh of Egypt to be his prime minister, and giving the ring to him, now making him the second most powerful in the nation, in Egypt, and also giving the key to Peter, signifies that he will be his representative here on earth in his church. Jesus said in the gospel also to his disciples to pray for the leaders, especially the leader of the church, the Pope, which he instituted here on earth. That is also one way of telling, if you pray, you also listen. And if you listen, you follow, you obey. That is why it is always important to listen to the speeches of the Pope, also to watch his messages on TV, also in the internet, and to follow him also in social media, in Twitter, also in other branches. And to follow the Pope means he's following the footsteps of Christ. So if you follow him, you're also following the footsteps of our Lord Jesus Christ.